Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Learning and Skill Hub. Today we will discuss about the fundamental analysis of shares. What are the key components of the fundamental analysis, and what is the significance of choosing the right share uh, in share market by using the fundamental analysis. So first we will discuss about the market cap. Market cap or market capitalization is the total market value of all companies' outstanding shares. Companies' outstanding shares means the number of shares which are lying in share market for the both owner and the retail holder or FII, DI, etc. So it's the whole value. For example, if Wipro is for market capitalization is 3,86,000 crore, then its meaning is that this 3,86,000 crore 86,000 crore is the value of all the total shares of Wipro. Second is the PE ratio. P ratio is the represent the company's earning per share. This ratio is used for calculating the value of companies and to find out that they are overvalued or undervalued. Means the value of share is governed by the PE ratio. Means per share for per earning of per share company has to invest how much rupees. For ideally PE ratio must be less than 15. Return on equity. Return on equity is the measure of financial performance calculated by dividend and income by the shareholders' equity. Means how much company dividend is giving to on the current price of shares. That's called return on equity. For good companies share, return on equity must be greater than 20%. PB ratio. It is also called price to book ratio. It is the ratio of company's share price to its book value. Book value simply means what is the intrinsic value of a company, and the share value is mean by the current CMP. CMP means current market price. For any best buying share is must have PB ratio must be less than 1. But in a normal condition, PB ratio up to 2 is also considered good for purchasing a share of a company. Next, we will discuss about the industrial PE. What is industrial PE? It is the average of all PE ratio of all stock present in the same sector. Like for IT industry, the PE ratio will be summation of the all IT companies. For automobile, it will be similar to the summation on average of the all PE ratio of the company of all companies presenting in the same segment or automobile. Similarly for automobile, FMCG, pharmaceuticals, etc. Book value is as earlier we discussed, it's the theoretically amount or intrinsic value of company, which is the which represent the real value of the company. It shows what is the ratio of the current price to the book value. It's mean that if company's book value is rupees 1 and CMP is 2, then the PB ratio will be 2. Means actual value of company is only 1 rupees, but shareholders are ready to pay the 2 rupees per share. Then we will discuss about the earning per share. It simply means that company is giving out dividend to shareholders for distributing profits among the owners as well as all the retail and institutional shareholders. So EPS indicates the how much company makes for each share of its stock, and widely used the metric to estimate the corporate value. So how we will calculate the EPS? It is simply ratio of company net profit divided by the number of outstanding shares in the share market. In last, we will discuss about the dividend yield. Dividend yield is simply the ratio of companies dividend paid by the company and the current market price. If more dividend yield, it's mean company is giving higher dividend on per share, but it doesn't represent that the company if giving high dividend yield, and so it doesn't mean that company is highly growing, because company is distributing its profit among the shareholders and the owner. So maybe future growth impacted by the less amount of profit reserved by the company. So in if company is initial phase and giving higher dividend, then it may, we should avoid that type of company, because if company will distribute all the money in the shareholders, then how it will grow in near future, because there will be no fund for will be held by him for the future projects and expansion. So these are the key fundamental analysis of components. We will discuss about further in next video that what are the good ratios of fundamentals for buying right type of shares. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.